Sucker. That lass doesn't hold back.
Horseshit.
But there's truth in what she
What we
says,
need is
no
stone,
doubt.
like they're having
don't know.
ratte.
I didn't understand
we're
it
too
much.
exposed here, open from all
It was like a
sides.
parable.
Exactly. If
I
that
reckon she
Sigismund
was
ain't
telling us
satisfied
the
with
Blessed
scallops,
Virgin
he could
is
squash us
All
like
that
grapes,
talk
and there isn't a
demons.
damn thing we could
Someone
do
ought
about
to
it.
stop to
Wouldn't
her
desecrate
nonsense.
holy ground,
Doesn't
surely.
Send on us
God
here.
knows what he wouldn't
What
do
with
for
that
silver,
marauding
and
army
those
in the
heathens
land.
of his hold
God
nothing
forbid.
sacred.
He wouldn't
Prelates
raise
are
it to the
helpless do
ground,
anything
though,
about
would
it.
he?
And the lords
Where would be
are
the
hiding
profit in
behind
that?
the walls.
Maybe.
Oh,
But
that's
we
not
don't
true.
need some
They
damn fool
routed them
woman
heathen
saying out
cutthroats
loud
out of
what
Privy
everyone
Slavets,
has
didn't
been
they?
thinking here long enough.
All the
True,
good
true. But building walls, that takes a lot of time and money. And they'd put us all to work on it, like it or not.
If the powers that be want the city walled,
Have a look at these
then walled it will
cucumbers.
be.
They'll stay firm all.
Sucker. That lass doesn't hold
They
back.
put the fear of God into me. All that talk of hellfire and demons.
She spoke well. I'd like to see those beasts of hell ripping to pieces.
Vegetables.
She saw with her own
Vegetables.
two eyes what she's talking about.
You're
Aren't
right.
they lovely?
Do you think the Blessed Virgin is really visiting her?
How should I know? But she sounded like that. There are stranger things between heaven and earth.
True indeed. We ought to give some alms to the poor and the
Vegetables,
beggars.
fruit,
That should do for a
apples,
start.
cucumbers,
And maybe we
onions.
should give something to
Come get
her,
them.
too.
Aye, we'll go and see her.
Not a damn word. Something about a city and demons and the Virgin Mary, but it didn't make much sense to me.
You can always tell when a woman's in need of a man, and that lass needs one badly.
I need peace and quiet for a while. I must sit down.
Maybe I should go and make her an offer.
Very important.
That wouldn't be wise. I heard she has something going on with the custodian.
Well, he can't be much of a man then.
I have some trouble.
If he heard you, he'd have
I
you
didn't know
clapped in the
Who
stocks.
to go to?
You can always
Johanka.
tell when a woman's
Not
in
now.
need of a man,
Please.
and that lass needs one.
I need peace and quiet for a while. I must sit down.
Please. It's very important. The way you spoke. It sounded so true. I even had a feeling the earth shook beneath my feet when you spoke. I have some trouble. And I didn't know who to go to until I heard you speak.
Not now. Please. I can't.
But you were just talking about helping your neighbor.
All right. But quickly, I beg you.
It's about my husband, Ambrose, the tailor. He's good to me. He's an honest tradesman and a skilled one. But he keeps playing dice. He sits at that table late into the night, and more than once he lost a small fortune.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't know how I could help.
I want him to stop. But he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe if you were to go and have a word with him.
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Very well.
That sent shivers down my spine. Do you think Our Lady really appeared to that slip of a lass?
Well, she was convincing enough.
We ought to take it to heart to give more thought to the needy.
We should indeed. Then the Virgin won't let us be consumed by flames.
Like scallops.
Aye. She's from there, isn't she?
I believe so.
Nonsense.
I hope she
Just
won't
another
bring that
charlatan.
scourge here to us.
Already?
Aye. She's from there,
Fish
isn't
wives'
she?
tails.
I believe so.
Nonsense.
I hope
Just
she won't
another
bring
charlatan.
that scourge
She
here
has
to
enough
us.
already. The witch will be driven
Can't be
out.
much of a man then.
Sucker. That lass doesn't hold back.
Isn't she that lass?
But there's truth in what she says, no doubt.
I
was
don't
right.
know.
She
I
spoke
didn't
well.
understand it
I'd
much.
like to see those beasts of hell. It was like a parable.
Words, all right.
I reckon she was telling us the Blessed Virgin is angry with us. It was a warning, like.
I suppose so. I just hope that destruction doesn't descend on us here. What with that marauding army in the land.
God forbid. The prelates are helpless to do anything about it, and the lords are hiding behind the walls and ratting.
Oh, that's not true. They routed them heathen cutthroats out of Privy Slavets, didn't they?
Thinking here long enough.
For all the good it did, them foreign devils wouldn't be here at all if the nobles were doing their job.
If the powers that
Onion soup for the spring.
That lass doesn't
Sour
hold. Isn't she that lass? But there's true for brother Nicodemus. The girl was right. She spoke well. I'd like to see those
She's
beasts
from
of hell ripping to
Scarlets,
pieces,
isn't
those
she?
cutthroats who are pillaging the country. Just like she said.
You're right. You're right.
Says she was visited by the Virgin Mary.
Really visiting her.
A likely story. I'm curious what Father Fabian will have to say about it.
Suckler.
Nothing better to do than think up nonsense. And to come out with it in public. She ought to be ashamed. Shameless she is. Putting ideas into people's heads. A Jezebel she is. All she wants is to be the centre of attention. You saw how the fellas were gaping at her. That's exactly what she's after. I'm curious what Father Fabian will have to say about it. Has nothing better to do than think up
From the heart. Not like that priest of ours.
Oh, I was thinking what a shame it is that a woman can't preach from the pulpit. That's what we need to hear in
Just
church.
trying to frighten She'll be heard just as well on the market square, if not better.
Do you think she'll carry on with it?
Who knows? But I hope she will. I'd certainly come again.
Suckler.
Over lies and hatred.
Ah, horseshit. The bastards always win, and they always will.
I can't get my head.
The bastards
I can't get my head
Ripping to
around
pieces
what
those
that girl was
cutthroats who are
talking
pillaging the
about.
country.
Oh, she's just trying to frighten us with
us
all
like
that
grapes,
talk of
and there isn't a
demons.
damn thing we could
Someone
do
ought
about
to
it.
put a stop to her
Desecrate
nonsense.
holy ground.
What a prophecy! The Virgin Mary sent her to us to lead us onto the right path. God bless
will
her.
have to say about it. Come out with it in
That was better than any of Father Fabian's sermons. There's no denying it. The lass has a way with words, all right.
I reckon